Fabian, it was an eventful game. You guys pushed them until the very end. Where did you fall short tonight?
What? Why?
Where did you fall short tonight?
Yeah, I think there were 2 times in front of our goals, and 2 times they shot a goal, and therefore, yeah, we had a really good start in the game. Then the goal broke our rhythm a little bit. We took a little bit time to come back. Then we come back strong. We had the chance to lead, and then yeah, no one understands the decision for the handball penalty. So the VAR footage is inconclusive, and therefore no one understands it. And then we have to chase the game again. We tried in the second half. We weren't able to score the third goal, although I think everyone agreed that we deserve it.
Yeah, it is an interpretive decision, the handball. So you feel like it was unfair to give a handball in that case for Lewis Dunk?
Yeah, no one has a clear footage of it, so I don't understand how you can make this decision without having a clear footage, and that's something what is for me not possible in the best league in the world.
Going back to the first half, because so much has happened, how was it for you in the halftime? Because you had good spells in the first half, but in the end, the most decisive factors were the 3 penalties.
Yeah, we stayed calm because we know we were in the game. We started well, and we said we have to get back there how we started the game, back to the positioning, back to being patient. I think the game started to get a little bit heated, and therefore we said we have to make rational, good decisions, not too much getting emotional involved. And we tried it hard in the second half. In the end, we have to live with the 1 point, although we wanted to have all the 3.
With the 2 penalties, they say it's always tricky for the same player to take 2 penalties in a row, especially with 90 seconds difference between them. So how did you see Danny Welbeck's decision to take it and to try and chip the second one?
Yeah, right decision to take it, and I think also the idea. I think it's the right idea in the end. If we execute it, or if he executed well, everyone says brilliant like this. Some will say, why is he shooting like this? But he has my full support, and I'm sure he will be helpful for us.
A lot of good initiatives. You guys seem to get into good positions, especially in the second half. Why do you think that the final product wasn't happening?
Because in some moments I think you need luck also on your side. There might be a deflected ball. I think like they got the penalty. It was they tried to shoot on the goal, and in the end Wilson was standing there. So I think that's what I mean with luck, that we are in the right moment, in the right positions. And we had a lack of this, but in the end, like you said, we tried it. We were there. We created a lot of chances. We controlled, I think, the transition moments better in the second half, and therefore I was pleased, especially with the second half. And in the end, it's another frustrating result, but you can't expect big things at the moment, so you have to do small steps, and that's what I saw.
And finally, I know it's still early, but do you have any updates for the fans on Mintes, because his knee didn't look good?
We need to have a scan, and then we will see.
How was it to deal with so many things that happened, especially in the first half, because it was an eventful game, 3 penalties, but in the end, you got just 1 point from tonight?
Yeah, I think ultimately we're disappointed. I think we obviously came here to win. Thought we started the game pretty well. Obviously the goal set us back a bit, but we kept playing. Had the opportunities, penalty as well, and obviously after the second penalty we had chances in the game as well. So I think there's a lot to take from the game. I thought we pushed well. The boys from the bench come on and done well, and the boys worked really hard. We're just unfortunately in a period of the season where things aren't quite going for us, and we need to stick together. But I think you saw plenty of fight from the boys, and like you say, plenty happened in the game where it could have gone either way.
Yeah, you seem to get into good positions and you create a lot of chances, especially in the second half. What is it about the decision-making that needs fine-tuning?
I think, like I say, when you're in a period of the season like we are and things aren't quite going for you, it's one of those things, the wrong decision or bad touch, or, it just falls in the wrong place. And when you're winning games and things are coming easy, the ball falls for you, people are in the right position, and sometimes it's just that bit of luck that you need. And I think the biggest thing would be that if we're not creating chances, and the pleasing thing is we are. I thought the performance was pretty good from the boys, and Like I say, it's not an easy place to come. They have dangerous players, especially on the break. So I think all in all, it was a good performance from everyone, but not quite enough to get the 3 points, and ultimately that's what we need, at any stage of the season, but especially at the moment, how tight the league is. A couple of wins and it can do the world of good, so we need to keep pushing and keep working hard and stick together and hopefully turn it around.
I don't know if you had a chance to see it over, but how did you feel about the handball given?
I've just seen it before. Then I felt it was maybe slightly harsh. I think it maybe his chest first, and then there was maybe the freeze frame was after it had moved onto his arm. But that's football and VAR. Unfortunately, these days it's not really for me. But that's what it is.
And finally, as an experienced player, you and a penalty taker as well, you must have heard so many times that it's tricky for the same player to take a penalty twice in the same match. So how is it to take this decision of, okay, I'm going to take the second penalty, especially with such a short period between them? It was just 90 seconds, and also the decision to chip it from Danny.
I mean, he was obviously full of confidence. Put the first one away really well, and the second one was a good decision as well. It was just a tiny bit high. He went down the middle. The keeper went the wrong way, and unfortunately, a tiny bit high. So, everyone misses penalties, and it's one of those things. And he stuck the first one away well. There's no blame there. We had plenty of chances after that. And the amount of goals he's scored for this year, he's been incredible for us. So no one's going to say anything to Welbs about that. He's dug us out so many times this year, and we need to help him a bit more with other people pitching him with some goals.